Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Come on in, y'all. It's time for evening chat. Lord have mercy. Joseph. Chandler is a DJ now. Everybody a DJ these days. Okay.
Her name is DJ.
Huh?
Her name is DJ.
Oh, is it?
Not that she is a DJ. Her name is DJ.
Oh, okay. Ooh, let's see. Hey, Curtis. What's going on, Curtis? I hope that advice I gave you was some good advice. Hey, what's going on, Prince Monte? I hope all is well. Hope everybody had a good day. Did y'all have a good day? How was everybody's day? Curtis, I saw that that meal that you were cooking earlier today. I believe it was catfish. And what else was it? I can't remember what else it was. But I know it was some catfish involved in it. You know, I'm Southern, so you know we love some catfish. But it was something else. Curtis always cooks these interesting meals, y'all. Y'all been looking for a good meal to cook? Y'all got to look at Curtis the Drummer LB on Facebook, on his Facebook page. He cooks some good meals, yes. But he gonna have some competition soon, because next year I'm gonna be doing my meals for under $20. Yes. You can feed your whole entire family. You can feed a family of 6 for under $20 and under. Yes. I'm gonna be doing that next year. So Curtis, watch out. Maybe I won't post on Facebook. That way you can keep Facebook. You can have that arena. I'll just do the YouTube. Yes. Ooh. Child, I'm sorry. As I'm waiting for y'all to come in, I'm just scrolling up and seeing what's going on in the YouTube streets. There's so many interesting things going on in the YouTube streets, y'all, that y'all need to take a look at. But I promote my own channel. I ain't trying to tell y'all where to go every 5 minutes. Child.
Scooch.
All right, okay. Well, y'all, we just waiting for Joseph. He getting himself ready. So we just waiting for him. And we'll be right with you. Who else is up in here? Let me go to let me see what's going on in the comments. See what's going on. Okay.
Scooch.
Whatever, Curtis, whatever. We talk about he's the real, we know who the real competition is, child. You from Virginia. I'm from North Carolina. You must know the difference. Y'all are still Yankees. Y'all still Yankees.
Okay, that's the mic.
There you go. All right, Joseph is here. He ready.
Hey y'all.
Hey, just Dwayne.
I'm here.
Ooh, Dwayne, you gonna stop playing with me? I ain't had that since I was. You know what? Oh, we got listen. We got to talk about all that. Let me turn this camera. You ready, Joseph? Let me turn this camera on real quick. See, because me and Dwayne, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. If Dwayne keep typing in this damn chat, me and him, it'll be just like me and him talking by ourselves. Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah. All right, y'all. Here we go. All right, here we go.
You switching?
Switching. Oh yeah. No, I'm not. So I can see. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Listen, y'all know, y'all see I got my old glasses on. Don't be laughing at me, y'all. But the new glasses, now see, these glasses here, let me just explain to y'all why I'm always wearing my old glasses, right? These are bifocals, right? So the top is for me to see, right? And then the bottom right here is for me to read, okay? And so when I went and got glasses this time, me trying to be cute, right? Said to the doctor, I don't want no bifocals. I don't want no bifocals because they make me look like I'm an old man, right? So he said, okay, Mr. McCray, you can get these glasses right here because these were new glasses. I like Steve, right? But I can't read. I can't read with these glasses on. So he gave me another prescription for reading glasses, which I've not picked out yet. So that's why I'm wearing my old glasses so I can read the comments on my phone because the letters is real small. And you know what's funny? My sister, I was on the phone with my sister the other day and she was like, why is your eye, boy, why ain't you opening up your eyes? I said, girl, this is as wide as my eyes open. Unless I do like this. Y'all always picking at me about my eyes.
Hey, best friend.
Everybody always talk about my eyes. I look like I'm high. But honestly, this is how far my eyes open. This is how far they open. Y'all see Joseph done lost all this weight, right?
Like,
so now
I'm looking at myself like that don't even look like me.
It don't look like you.
I'm like looking at myself going, that don't look like me. Maybe I need to get the whole full beard back.
You've actually lost a lot of weight.
A lot of weight. Like I can't tell because I'm not really.
No, you lost a lot of weight.
I know. Looking at myself now, I can tell. Like I can't never tell just looking at myself unless I see myself in a picture.
You've lost a lot of weight, Joseph. You lost
a hell of a lot of weight. And I love it. I'm skinny.
And if you like it, I love it.
I ain't skinny yet.
I ain't mad at nobody for just being comfortable in their own skin. Y'all, I don't like. I miss the chubby cheeks. I ain't gonna lie.
See, I'm starting to look like I did back in the picture behind us.
You do look like the picture behind us. I miss the chubby cheeks because my husband got the cutest. Oh God, if you seen some of his baby pictures,
thank you, Monte.
He got the cutest chubby cheeks, right? He's had them like ever since I've known him. He's always had chubby cheeks. But y'all see, he's still got a little cute little chubby cheeks, but they ain't like they used to.
See, y'all don't understand when they told me what was making me big and we fixed that. When they told me what was making me big and we fixed that, child, I went on a whole campaign. I said, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. He don't eat. So I'm gonna eat when he eats, no matter how hungry I get.
And look at my big ass. I can't even fit in my damn jeans no more.
Little by little, well, first of all, when they fixed the little problem, the weight just went like that.
Y'all hear this noise in the background? That's Jax and Tigger. Listen, let me tell you something about these cats. Child, these cats be driving us crazy. Now, let me tell y'all something. For the past 2 days, we had a flat tire. And the battery was dead on the car, right? So we couldn't go to the store because the store is like, child, I ain't walk about 5 or 6 blocks up the street to get them no damn cat food, right? So because they got their dry food, right? But they like their little pate. So for the past 2 days, they've been ripping and running around the house, driving us crazy because they want their canned food, they want their wet food.
Thank you, Ebony.
So I was finally able to go to the store today and get them some cat food. And now these two is ripping and running around here.
What was in the cat food?
They ripping around, running around here. No, because they want more.
Did you get one can?
No, I got 2. I got 1 for today
and 1 for tomorrow.
And 1 for tomorrow. And then we'll work it out tomorrow. But they've been ripping and running around this damn house like they ain't got no damn sense. Because they want, if I gave them that all day, that's what they eat all day, Joseph. These cats is spoiled.
I look weird to myself.
Now you saying you look weird when all I heard, wait a minute, hold on. All I've been hearing for the past year This is what I look like when I was
Y'all
small,
don't
when I lost
understand.
weight.
I would get
This is what I look like when I lost weight. This is what I show me pictures of him.
I put True Mel through so much hell on it. I'm like,
showing me pictures of him.
I'm too fat. And now I'm looking at myself going,
yeah. He's showing me pictures of him every other minute of what he used to look like when he was skinny, right? And then, this is what I'm gonna get when I lose weight. This is what I'm gonna do when I lose weight.
But it's weird to me because it's like the first time I'm
shut the motherfucker up and enjoy the weight loss. And go somewhere and sit down.
I am, but it's weird to me because this is like the first time I'm seeing myself.
I don't want to hear I'm too skinny, Jamel. I don't want to hear that shit.
You'll never will hear that come out of my mouth.
Okay.
Because in my mind, I'm still fat.
Now I'm going to have to go on a damn diet. Because my fat ass can't fit in shit. I can't fit in my jeans. My ass. See, Joseph is top heavy. Like his stomach right here. He top heavy. Got a little chicken leg. He ain't got no ass. He ain't number legs all the way up. Right? He top heavy. I'm bottom heavy. Like these thighs, child. These hot muffins, girl. These hot buns, honey, they get big, honey. They get big. Yes, all this hotness, all this hotness, this cocoa, it get hot, child. Let's get that out.
We gonna do that today.
What?
We gonna do that today.
What? I'm telling the truth.
We gonna do that today.
I'm telling the truth. See, Joseph hating on me, right? Because I got hot buns. He got corn muffins. He got a little corn muffin. You know the little corn muffin. You ever make the corn muffins at home in a little corn muffin tin? He got a little corn muffins. You know, little something you just slap a little pat of butter on and you'll have a little snack. This right here, that's a Thanksgiving dish.
Speaking of snacks, is any of that lunch left over?
Yes.
Because that was delicious.
Yeah. Thank you. It was amazing, wasn't it?
It really was.
Let me tell y'all something. I am a beast.
Hey, Jensen.
I am a beast. When it comes to going to the grocery store, he will tell you, I'm a beast. I can go to the grocery store and spend $10 and make us a meal. And it'll be enough, not only for tonight, it'll be enough for the next night.
Ebony, he think he got some hot buns.
Yeah, no, they are. They are. Yes, they are.
Monte, don't make me saying hot muffins.
Don't make me stand up. Don't do that, y'all. Y'all don't want y'all.
This is that cupcake booty.
Who? Ain't no cupcakes. This ain't no cupcakes, honey. These are muffins, honey. Hot muffins. Yes, girl. Yes. Kaiser rolls, girl. Mm-hmm. They're very that. Very that.
Always mad at my little apple, my pumpkin.
Y'all, yesterday he was in the bed talking about, you see him shaking? You see him shaking? I said, that's asthma. That's asthma. That's asthma. That's asthma. That really running your family, don't it? Asthma. You better stop doing that. You better stop doing it before you have another stroke. He's talking about, see, look, it's shaking. It's shaking. I said, yeah, it'll stop shaking if you move your hand. Child.
His mama
pumpkins.
Biscuits. His mama biscuits.
They biscuits. Extra large biscuits. Mm-hmm. You see how people be hating on you? They just be hating. You ain't got to. You ain't got to. We married. It's yours.
It's a little plum.
It's yours. It's yours. You can squeeze. Take 2 hands and squeeze up on these hot muffins anytime you want. What's the sense? What's the sense? All this almondy stuff, all this hot chocolate, girl, the deep dark. I mean, I give you your props. You nice and caramel. You nice and caramel. Little chicken legs. He got the cutest. Joseph got the cutest little chicken legs. I love to see him in shorts. Y'all, my husband got the cutest little chicken legs, and his knees is like slightly knocked like this. They don't actually come together like this, but they just slightly knocked. They cute, and my husband, he got big calves. Like his calves is like this big, and size, them big ass feet. My husband got the prettiest feet.
Melissa says, squeeze the buns and let the butter drip.
Okay, that's right. I know that's right. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Yes, honey, just dripping all off, girl. Yes. I love that. I love it.
A mess.
You ain't got to deal with this on a daily basis. I don't be flaunting. I just be being me. I just be walking around here, honey, just like mesmerizing the girl.
I have to get used to this.
Yeah. You look good, Joseph.
No, like it's mind blowing because I don't feel like I look the way that I look. So in my mind, I'm still the way I was. But when I looked at myself tonight, I said, "Oh, wait a minute. I kind of look."
You better stop. You better stop for the doctor say that you borderline anorexic. You know how the doctor be telling people that stuff. You know how the doctor be telling people. I don't go to doctors that lie like that. You know how the doctors be telling the girls that's 300 pounds, they borderline anorexic.
I don't go to doctors that lie.
Oh, okay.
My doctors tell me the truth.
Moving on. Yes. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our channel once again. It is us. We are here. We are back in front of the camera. Loving, just enjoying you. Being in the comments and sitting up there saying something.
Hiding in the bushes.
What's going on to the girls in the bushes? What's going on?
Hey, bush bitches.
We're going to start charging admission for the bush girls. We need to start charging admission for the bush girls. $5 a pop. To the girls in the bushes, $5
out in the bushes, it's $5.
$5.
Yes. Cash App.
They go to Cash App right there. Just
only if you in the bush.
Cha-ching your $5 and we good. You can stay in the bushes all night. The whole time we on. Yes. So.
James said it said honey drip.
Hey. Bring me a chicken chiquita. Yes. Y'all gonna stop. You see, we come on here with good intentions to just come on here and just do commentary and just speak and just talk to you guys. But y'all always making us cut up.
Act up.
Y'all always want us to cut up. Why y'all want us to cut up like oh Lord. Yeah, y'all love us to cut up. But anyway, we're going to get into what we're going to get into tonight. We're going to talk about a couple of things. I don't want to talk about, Joseph, I don't want to talk about this particular video that I saw, but I want to touch on this subject because I think a conversation needs to be had about this. And it's about some of these children that's just disrespectful in their spirit. I done seen some stuff, y'all. And I got concerns. And see what I have concern because there's mothers in the chat, Joseph. There's mothers in the chat. There's fathers in the chat. And see, me and Joseph, we had this conversation. Me and him have a totally difference of opinion. Y'all gonna hear
on the Facebook conversation.
Y'all gonna hear it tonight. Joseph and I, we had a totally difference of opinion. And tonight we're gonna talk about child rearing. Now, although me and Joseph ain't got no children, there's a very good reason why we ain't got no children. Because if we had a child, I'd be in jail.
Oh, I know I would.
No, I wouldn't be in jail. Joseph would probably go to jail before me. He'd probably go to jail before me.
But
I want to know, this is what I want to know from y'all. How do y'all feel about corporal punishment? I want to know how y'all feel about corporal punishment. And the reason why I'm asking that is because I get so many mixed answers from people. Some people are like me. Now, as much as y'all hear me talk about I'll kick a kid ass, I don't mess with nobody else's children. I don't mess with nobody's children to the point where don't leave your child with me. I'll tell you, Jamel, I'm getting ready to run to the store real quick. Can I leave little David here with you? No, no, take him with you. He go, I'm just running out. No, he can't stay here. Don't try to sneak out, because I'm gonna pick up the phone and I'm gonna call you just like, excuse me. I was in the bathroom and you left your son here. and he's sitting outside waiting for you. Yes, I know it's snowing outside. That means you got to come back quick. You need to come back real fast. Yeah, I don't know why you can't believe that I left your child outside, because I told you not to leave him here. Right. Okay, well, you can be mad. You can't say, I don't mess with people's churn. I don't mess with people's churn under any circumstance. It's not because I think all churn is bad, because there's some kids that's well behaved. It's some kids that they can stay at your house, Joseph.
Can you tell me what a churn is?
Churn.
What's a churn?
You know what churn is.
You mean children?
Churn. That's what I said.
I don't know what churn is.
Churn.
I know what children are.
I'm from the South. We say churn. Y'all know what churn. Y'all know what churn and chilling mean?
Well, we just had to correct that. So if they didn't know, they know now.
Okay, y'all know what churn is. Okay. So but what I was saying was it's some churn that can come to your house and they mama can leave them there and they say, sit right there, don't move till I come back. And that child will sit there with their little game. And they will sit there and they won't say nothing. You won't even know they're in the room. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. Because then you got some of them kids that be like, what's that? And see, that's when I got to look, little bitch. Go somewhere and sit your motherfucking, did your mama tell you to sit your ass on that motherfucking couch? I don't care if you got to pee. Hold it. And don't piss on my motherfucking couch. I'm just not me and kids. And you know what the thing, Joseph, kids love me.
Me too.
They love me. Kids love me. They be so infatuated with me. They be so, because I have conversations with them like they grown.
I think with me, it's my size. To them, I'm like a giant.
Yeah, me too.
So they just gravitate towards me, and then I'll start playing with them, throwing them around and stuff, and they, oh my God, do it again. But I
can keep it real with kids.
As long as the child is good, I don't have a problem.
I don't care. I have a problem.
No, I mean, as far as watching stuff, I don't have a problem if I know that your child is good and they listen. I don't have a problem. I have a problem with a little unruly one.
I got a problem.
If I can just give them a little iPad and sit them somewhere, and I know they just gonna be on their little iPad, and I just gotta check. You thirsty? You want a snack? Sure.
I've dealt with children like that.
I'm cool because I ain't got to entertain them. I can leave them there till you come back. I don't have a problem.
Do you got any funny children stories, like interactions that you had with children? Because I got two.
No.
I have two. Now,
because I don't mess with them like that.
Y'all, a couple of years ago, this girl, she was dating my boyfriend at the time. She was dating my boyfriend's daughter. And there was a little boy, his name was Elijah. And Elijah was one of those kids, Joseph, that you just sat him on the couch and he sat there all day. He had his little tablet. And he just sat there all day. And for some reason, Elijah liked to watch on YouTube. He would watch like people play video games on YouTube, right? But sometimes his tablet would just like shut down on him. When that tablet shut down on him, Joseph, all motherfucking hell would break loose, right? So here go me. You know I'm tech savvy. I'm like, okay, I can fix this. I'm like, okay, Elijah, we just need to plug it in. Okay? So we plug the tablet in and he get power back and everything will be okay. But then sometimes, you remember how them Android tablets used to be back in the day when they had to reset themselves and their little green robot came on? Because it had to update. Well, that would happen. But then his wouldn't come back on. And so I would just like hit the button to reset it. And when I would reset it, it would reset everything. One day the first time I did it, I thought he was going to lose his mind, Joseph. He just went like this. And just, and I did not know what to do.
That's how I be feeling.
Sometimes. It was so funny. I laughed.
When you do stuff, that's how I be feeling sometimes. Like, I just want to pass out. Like, I can't believe that. You know what that was? I can't believe
I had to go in the bathroom, y'all. I had to go in the bathroom and laugh because it was so funny to see this little kid. He just passed the hell out and just was like, he threw a temper tantrum. I mean, he was kicking and screaming, and I didn't know what to do. I thought he was going to start spitting shit out.
I can't believe his dumb ass reset the tablet. That's what
it was. He said, because he was like, when I pressed play, he was like, no. And he just went.
Child, because Tremella make you do that.
He went into cardiac arrest.
I understand.
He went into cardiac arrest. I was like, oh my God. I didn't want to laugh in front of him because it would have made the whole situation worse because he really would have come up.
Boy, because trust me,
his whole tablet had reset. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta get him back to YouTube. Just get him back to YouTube, Jamel. I just get him back to YouTube. And I finally was able to get him back to YouTube, and he realized that all his history was gone. Oh, child, he really performed. I was like, and I picked up the phone and called his mother. I said, look, you got to come and get this little mother. You got to come and get his ass.
You got to answer to your question.
What's that?
About corporal punishment.
Oh, I'm going to come back to that. I'm just going to tell y'all a funny story first. Now, the second story that I have, and I think they done heard this story before, was when y'all, a couple of years back, went to the dentist, and the dentist told me, he was like, Tramel, I'm sorry to tell you this, but we're gonna have to remove all your teeth. I was like, a what? We're gonna have to take out all your teeth. That's why I ain't got no teeth up here, y'all. This is a denture. Right? These are my real teeth. Yeah, those are my real teeth, right? So I had my boyfriend at the time, his nephew's name was Buddy. And Buddy was one of those kids that Joseph, he was like a little man inside a kid's body. Like he was here before. Y'all know how some children has been here before? He was one of them little boys that was here before. And so, him and I and his mother had went out to the mall, and y'all, if I took my teeth out, y'all wouldn't even be able to tell that I ain't had no teeth because I look just like this. Right? But when I open up my mouth, like my husband always tell me, like when I had my teeth out, he always said he loved the way Joseph loves it when I don't have my teeth, and he said I look like a little baby. I don't know where he get that shit from. But anyway, moving on with the story. So Buddy was like, we went to the mall one day. And so, his mother wanted to go to one store. It was a woman's store, and I didn't want to go in that store. So I told her, I was like, I'm gonna go over here to Macy's. And Buddy was like, oh, Uncle Tramel, I want to go with you. And I didn't really want this little boy to go with me, but I didn't want to say no to him. So I said, okay, he can come with me. Because his mama right over there. If he start cutting the fuck up, I can just take his little ass over there and just take him to his mama. So we gets in the store, and I'm walking around, and y'all, I ain't have no dentures at the time. I just had, because my mouth was still healing, and I didn't have any dentures at the time, so all I had was gums. And so this little boy was with me. And so I was like, trying on cologne and stuff like that. And then we got to the glasses, we got to the shades, right? And I saw this phenomenal pair of Gucci shades. I said, I'm gonna buy these shades, right? So I said, but let me try them on first. So I'm standing there in the mirror, trying on the shades. Ooh, these look amazing, yes. I can get the girls face. Whole thing, right? So I turns around to Buddy, who is about this big on me, and I said to him, what you think of these, Buddy? He said, you look good. Now all you got to do is get your teeth fixed.
Well,
he said, all you got to do Let's get your teeth fixed. I grabbed him by his little arm, just like this. I grabbed him just like this by his little arm and took him right over there back over to his mama. I said, here, that's your child.
What he told
He
you?
said, but uncle, I want to stay with you. No, I wanted to punch this little boy in his face when he said that. Because I was already feeling horrible about myself because I didn't have no teeth. Y'all, listen, me getting my teeth pulled was the most traumatic thing. I can't think of nothing in the world that was worse. Because back then I didn't have no insurance. And so I had to go to a clinic. And let me tell y'all something. If you ever have to get your teeth pulled, all of them, don't go to no clinic. Because they ain't gonna put your ass to sleep. They're gonna give you a couple of needles in your mouth, and then they're gonna get some pliers, and they're gonna start pulling. And that's what they did with me. I heard the crunch. They was taking my shit out in pieces. Y'all hear me? They was taking my shit out in pieces. I said, oh no. I went home and I saw my mouth after they had pulled all my teeth out, Joseph. And I looked in the mirror and it looked like I had been in a fight. First of all, my whole face was swollen.
I don't even know
what my eyes were swollen. I got pictures.
I don't even know what I would do because I dreamed that my teeth
I got
were falling
pictures.
out and my face, terrified.
My face was so swollen, my eyes were red.
In real life.
You hear me? My face was so swollen, my eyes was red. And when I looked in the mirror, the only thing I was,
when you looked in the mirror, you should have said, come on up.
I said, I'm shy. I was crying. You would have thought that somebody died.
You should have started singing, come on up in the Lord's house. Because that would have flowed out then. You shall come to love.
And you know what the funniest thing, speaking of my teeth, you know what the funniest thing is? I know he be laughing. Joseph, don't be acting like you don't be laughing with me. You be arguing and I get mad and my teeth pop out.
I told him one day I'm going to punch him. He going to have to pull his teeth from
Oh, yeah, he done threatened me that. He's talking about he going to punch me in the mouth and he going to knock my dentures to the back of my mouth and they going to get stuck. I said, and you better run. You better run to the house and pack your shit. Because I'm coming to get you.
They ain't never seen nobody talking shit and then their teeth fall on their lip.
Yeah, child.
And I be wanting to laugh.
To me, it's the kiki of the day when they have.
I think they telling you, hey, let me tell you.
Cause y'all, I don't like right now. I don't have nothing holding them in. See, cause I can talk. Look, I'm talking with them. I can talk with them without nothing. I don't put that denture cream and all that stuff. Only on special occasions, like if I'm gonna be out amongst a whole bunch of people.
Then you'll put it in.
Well, I put some glue up in these
Keep it in the car. He's like, oh wait.
I put some glue up, just a couple of drops. Put it in and that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, they free. I can pull these bad boys out right now. You know, but we're going to get off the teeth. We're going to go back to the corporal punishment. Now, who said something about corporal punishment, Joseph?
Jane said it. She said sometimes corporal punishment is necessary. She never hit her daughter, but she has put her in timeout and stuff like that. Right.
See, I'm that one. I don't believe in corporal punishment. And the reason why I don't believe in corporal punishment is because to me, it is very counterproductive.
Tap that ass.
It's very counterproductive to me. Now I'll let you go first, Joseph. Go ahead.
Well, I just feel that all kids don't need corporal punishment. They don't. And it depends on the parents. If you raise your child the right way, you ain't got to beat the shit out of them to get them to do what you want. Yeah, sometimes when they get older, they start feeling themselves. They do. But, sometimes when they don't want to listen, you got to fuck them up a little bit. You got to punch them in the chest. Let them know. Punch him in the motherfucking chest and stop that windpipe, honey, and let him know you mean business. Pop! What did I say? Shut the fuck up. That's what you
hit him in the mouth until it make the teeth click.
Child, if I hit him in the mouth, a tooth gonna fall the fuck out. If you giving me that much lip, I ain't having that shit.
Like I've seen kids, like especially white kids. I done see white kids say, "Fuck you, mom."
Ow, you would get pop right in the chest, honey. You be heaving and holding. I mean, it don't feel good when you can't breathe. Now, bitch, do it. Say it again, bitch. Say it again while you can't breathe. Say it again. Say fuck me again, bitch. Say it again. And watch how they don't say it again.
See, I'm trying not to laugh at
They'll be. No, I ain't say ask me why I punched you in the motherfucking chest, bitch. Say fuck me again, bitch. That's what I want you to do. Say fuck me again. I dare you. And when they do it again, you pop them in the back. Oh, you hit me in the back. Now I can't breathe for real. Say it again, bitch. Say it twice. Say it twice. Fuck that.
You gotta put them in time.
No, fuck. Time out for saying fuck me? Oh, honey, please. If I'll put you in time out, I'm tying you up by the hands like this in time out so you can hang and think about that motherfucker. Time out. And you done said, fuck me. See, child, please.
See, I always said if I had a child, I would never hit them. See, because if I hit my child, I'm going to jail. I'm just gonna be in jail for murder. I'm gonna be the lead.
Joseph, you going to jail. I'd proudly say, take me to jail. Them little motherfuckers said, fuck me. You put them in the motherfucking home and don't bring them back and just let me stay in jail for however many months y'all gonna keep me, or a year, whatever the fuck the case may be. But don't bring them back to me, honey. Tell them I died in prison. Because I don't want the little rat bastards. I am not raising Chucky. I'm not raising Problem Child. Damien from Omen. I'm not raising them. I'm not raising Annabelle. No. Mm-mm.
Joseph, you have to have patience when you have.
But if you raise your child the right way, they ain't gonna come at you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If you see, for me, I have several reasons.
Let them kids do whatever they wanted to do.
Right.
And they felt,
See, first of all, my child ain't gonna be disrespectful to me, because if you teach your child respect from day one, they're not gonna be disrespectful to you. Like, I always said that if I had a child, I wouldn't hit him because I'd be the leading suspect in the untimely murder. So, I've always said, if I had a child, I would sit down and I would talk to them and say, look, Tramel Jr., you're not going to talk like that to me.
Now, see,
okay, I'm going to ground you. You're going to go in timeout.
Don't get me wrong.
See, y'all parents, see a lot of you, and this is what I think is the fault of a lot of parents when it comes to disciplining their children. They don't stick to their guns. Like Joseph, whole family sat and told me the shit that he used to do. Joseph walking across the coffee table.
They let me do runway. I was 3, give me a runway. What?
The shit. His aunt told him, Joseph, we're going through the car wash. Do not open the window. What he do? He opens the window, and his poor aunt, drenched. And she talking about, I said, well, why didn't you beat his ass? She said, I just looked back there and saw those cute little chubby cheeks, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Trisha said, well, if you have a girl can get it too.
See,
but don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna lie. When little kids curse, I find it.
I cringe. You
know, when I say utterly hilarious, I mean if they're just sitting around and they do something and they go, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, that's funny.
I find that funny. And see, that's where.
But no, I've seen kids. I've seen kids say, "You say to their mama, you motherfucker, I'll kill you." I've seen white kids do that to their mamas and daddies. You know what I'm saying? I cringe when I say I cringe. Like y'all, I'm 54 years old. And I don't use that kind of language in front of my mother. Because there's a part of me that still has that little bit of fear that she might spin, slap, and fuck me up. I'm 54. And I still got that little teeny weeny bit of fear. But see, I don't agree with corporal punishment because
Tyrone said his middle son told him to be quiet while he was driving. He said I drove the car with one hand and fucked him up all the way home with the other.
Listen, to each his own, right? But see, I have an issue with it because as a child, I got my ass whooped for every 5 minutes.
But see, there's a difference.
No, wait a minute, Joseph. I got my ass whooped every 5 minutes. Y'all, and my husband would tell you, like, when I was a kid, I would get a beating for not flushing the toilet. So now, when I go to the bathroom, when I pee, as I'm peeing, I'm flushing the toilet because it's by habit. Because my mama used to jack me up. I don't wash dishes. Like Joseph be like, when we first got together, he used to be like, Shamel, wash dishes. I don't wash dishes no more. You know why? Because my mother would go in the kitchen after I washed dishes and she would see one spot on the dishes and she would go get the belt. And I get my ass whooped. And see, my mama was a torturer. There's a difference between corporal punishment and torture. My mama, let me finish. My mama would say, hold out your hand. Whack! That stung, right? That hurt like hell. Because she would try, and my mama a little woman, but she would like hit me with everything that she had in her. And then she would say, I ain't finished. Hold your hand out again. I'd hold out the other hand. Put that same hand back out there. What? Whack! I did it again. My mother was a torturer. And then my father, hold on. My father, who was a police officer, let me tell you something. If y'all don't have no father that's a police officer, you ain't never got beat with a police belt. Next time you see a police officer, ask him, could you feel his belt? That belt about that thick, y'all. My father used to wear me like a shoe. And we ain't even gonna get to my grandmother with the switches. And my grandmother go out and get the little skinny ones, the little small one. Dwayne, best friend, tell him about it, best friend. My grandmother go out and get them little thin. You ever got beat with a switch?
No.
My grandmother used to tell us to go outside and get a switch, right? And we go out there and get the smallest ones, the little thinnest ones, right? Thinking that don't hurt. Joseph.
That was worse.
Them little skinny switches. Child, them little skinny switches will make you feel like Kunta Kinte.
But there's a difference between beating a kid for every damn thing.
Listen, there ain't no such thing. And I've heard this before. I watched TV where parents said, oh, I don't beat my kid, I just pop them. Just pop them on the behind. Just pop them up. Parents, y'all stop that bullshit. You don't just pop them. See, it would be a difference if parents knew how to discipline. But it's a lot of parents out here, Joseph, that don't know how to discipline with corporal punishment. Because what they say is a pop ain't no pop. What they say is a pop is a pop.
Whatever it is, it's fine depending on what
no,
the kid
it's counterproductive because what it does is, let me tell you something.
Constantly beating your kid for everything, I think that's
right.
Ridiculous.
Right.
And if they curse you out, yes, they deserve fuck a little tap, honey. You need to fuck them up.
Right.
They curse you out.
But
I'm saying major stuff.
How many parents you know? How many parents do you know that you have you ever seen a parent whoop their child?
I'm saying major stuff.
No, but have you ever saw a parent whoop their child?
Yeah, but what I'm
saying, did you look at that parent while they was looking at their child and saying, "Oh Lord, they gonna kill that baby"?
No, because
I have.
If the kid is getting beat, I know they're getting beat for a reason. I have a problem with people that just beat their kids for every little fucking thing. Like what you were saying. Every time you turned around, you was getting
right.
beat.
Because some parents out here.
That becomes torture. That
right.
becomes abuse.
Yeah.
Now, if they do a major shit to
but you know what? My mother and father didn't listen.
Then that's different.
Listen, my mother and father didn't think it was abuse. They really didn't think it was abuse.
Because in our days, they thought fucking us up was what they were supposed to do.
Right. But what I'm saying is this. And the reason why I'm saying that you shouldn't beat your children is because you will do some damage that you wish you never did. Because I'm telling you, growing up, I hated my mother and I hated my father. I hated them. I used to write in books. I had a diary. I used to write over and over again, God, please kill him. God, please don't let my mother come home. God, please let her get hit by a truck. God, please let somebody shoot my father while he was at work.
There's a difference.
You know what I'm saying? I hated them. I did. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all that had it not been for some of those beatings, I wouldn't be the person that I am today, because one thing it taught me was respect, and it taught me a lesson to not do certain things again. I'm not going to tell y'all that it didn't have any type of impact on me, because it did. It had a big impact on me in the way my mannerisms were. It had an impact on the way I conducted myself when I was with my parents. My mama said, when you go to somebody's house and they offer you something to eat, you say no, because if you don't, I'm going to beat your ass. So I did.
James said when her daughter was 2 or 3, she used to wear a belt as a necklace.
Okay. I had a friend, he used to get beat so often, he used to say, when his mother was beating him, he would be crying and saying, go ahead, mommy, just get it all out your system. Go ahead, just beat me. I had my cousin Mark. He would say, oh, just kill me. Just kill me. It got to that point. And my sister, with her brave ass, she used to tell me, Jamel, okay, well, we got to beat them together. Y'all that got siblings, y'all know we all got to beat them together sometime, too. My sister would say, okay, Jamel, mommy coming in here with the belt. Now, when she get in here, don't cry. When she hits you, don't cry. Right? That's what she kept on saying. She said, don't cry. Child, my mama came in there with that belt, and she just started hitting me. And I was standing there just like that. And she was hitting me. She was bam, wham, wham, bam, 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 bam. And I stood there just like this, because my sister told me not to cry. Y'all, I don't know where it came from, but I let out a blood-curdling scream. Like, I just went, and my face was just like this, Joseph. And I just said, ah! And just started, it was just stinging all over. I had to scream. So the next time it happened, we was getting beaten together, because you know we all got to beat together. My sister said, Jamel, we get in this room. You bet not cry. Child, as soon as I saw the belt, I just said, oh, I just start crying.
Trisha, I did that before. I knew I was getting a beating, and I put on like 3 pairs of pants.
That don't work.
And my grandmother started beating me, and I was laying there hysterical laughing. And she's like, you want to laugh? You want to laugh? And I was laughing. I said, go ahead, hit me harder. Hit me harder. Use all you got. Hit me harder.
Oh, Lord have mercy. And my sister, I don't know how my sister weathered through it, but my sister Kim, God bless her. My sister Kim, my sister never cried. No, I mean, my mother would be, she'd be, and my mother would start cursing. Bitch, you ain't gonna cry? Bitch, you ain't gonna cry? And my sister would not cry. She would not cry. And I'd be like, how is she doing that? How did you do that?
My grandmother caught me. And if it was together, honey, everybody knew. Run in the bathroom and be waiting for me to get there, because she could not push that door open on me, honey. And I would lock her out the bathroom. And she'd, you better open this door. No, because you're going to beat me. It's going to be worse when you come out. Well, catch me when you can.
See, I wish I got what you got, because you said your grandmother used to pop you in the mouth all the time.
Oh, no, honey. She took the belt and wore me out. My grandmother wore me out one time so bad, my mother told me she better never hit me again. I went home with my mother on the weekend, and my mother was giving me a bath, so I had to be young. And my mother saw all these bruises on me, and she was like, What happened to you?" I said, "Grandma beat me like it was no big deal." My mother was furious. She was like, "You beat my son to the point where he's black and blue. That's not a beating, that's abuse." "Oh, well, he's light skinned." She said, "No, no, 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 no. No. You better never come home with bruises on him like this."
Which is the way I'm getting ready to get
so
to.
She just beat me on Mondays and Tuesdays, so by Fridays it was gone.
Oh, Lord have
Oh, no,
mercy.
not honey, not grandma.
Which is what I'm getting ready to get to now. This is another question I'm going to ask y'all. Do you believe that you, as an adult, have a right to spank somebody else's child? Here's why.
Erica said she get all the kids in the neighborhood together.
This is why I'm going to ask you this. Now, see, I'm from the South. And being from the South, the way we was raised, Joseph, if you was down the street, right, at Flo's house, Miss Flo house, and you was acting up, Miss Flo whooped your ass.
You better not do that today.
And then she took you home. She took you home and told your mama, "Oh, I beat his ass. Oh, girl, I beat his ass."
And then you got another beat.
And then you got your ass beat again. And then after your mama did it, then when your daddy came home, your daddy wanted to know why you in the room and all the other kids is out watching TV or playing. Because he was down at Miss Flo's house acting up. So then you got your ass whooped by your damn daddy. That's how it worked in the South. That's how it was. That's how it was. And I don't know if it's like that in the South now. But that's how it was in the South. I don't care who it was. It could be a white man. It could be a white woman. It could be anybody in the neighborhood. If you got smart with somebody and if you was acting like ugly and they beat you and then took you home to your mama. But nowadays you can't do that. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, quick story about a relative of mine. A relative of mine. She was at my sister's house, and my sister has 10 kids. So my sister's kids is like all over the place, right? And so they left my cousin there with the kids while they went to the store. And one of the little babies, one of the little girls that was there, she was about 5 or 6. She was about 5 or 6. She was there. She left this girl that was my sister's friend. She left her daughter there too, right? Now, my cousin had, as far as my sister was concerned, if my sister's kids got out of line, my sister ain't had no problem with her disciplining her kids. But this little girl was acting up while her mama was gone, right? And so my cousin spanked her. She spanked her. But this little girl was about your complexion. And when her mama came back from the store, like when she first spanked her, she ain't had no bruises or nothing on her. But Joseph, I can push Joseph's face in like this and he'll get a red mark. Just for me, just like doing this. So when the girl got back from the store, she looked at her daughter and she was like, "Baby, what happened?" And so my cousin told her, "Oh, well, she was acting up and she was cursing and she was doing this. And so I spanked her. That girl looked at her daughter and she was in complete horror when she saw what my cousin had done to her daughter. And she got on the phone and called her mother and told her mother that my cousin had beat her daughter. And her mama came around the corner. And they beat my cousin and then called police. And my cousin ended up going to jail. And she went to jail and she got charged with a felony for beating this girl's child. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that it was right? I mean, because she didn't mean no harm. She was just spanking the little girl.
Well, no, you can't beat nobody else's kid.
That's how I feel, Joseph. That's why I don't mess with nobody's chair.
You can push them and stick your foot out so they trip.
No, you can't do that. I used to do that too. I did that a couple of times. I did used to do that in the doctor's office when I see little white kids acting up. They would come and sit by me, and I would go like this.
I remember that little boy, but he was going around hitting everybody, and I looked right at his mother like, "Bitch, if he hit me, I'm gonna fuck him up."
Yeah.
And she said, come here, baby. I gave her one look like, girl, you got one time for him to come over here and smack me on my leg. Because when you do, I'm going to wear him out. I told you, I'm going to put my foot in his chest and kick him across the room. Because my foot is as big as he is.
See, James Zetta, see, your father was like my mother. After a while, I ain't getting no more beatings. You know why? Because all my mother had to do was look at me just like this. And that was it.
Yes, Monte, that's what you do, little bad kid.
I was straightened up. I was straightened right on up. My mother.
That's what you do, little bad
She would go, Tramel.
That's what you do.
And that was it.
When they running around and walking past you, stick out your foot.
No, you can't do that, Joseph.
And you let them trip.
You can't do that.
And then they laying there crying. Go,
you can't do that. No, Joseph, you can't do that. Oh, see, I used to do that in the doctor's office. I used to do that in the doctor's office. I used to, like, when I see little kids acting up in the doctor's office, I would low-key go over to them and pinch them. And then their mama would be like, I'd be like, oh, did you see that, B? And they parents thought they got to start my feet.
I stick my foot out when I see them coming in.
No, you can't do that, Joseph.
So when they trip, it looked like I was asleep and I wasn't paying
attention.
That's
not nice, Joseph. That's not nice.
Oh, what happened? Oh, baby, you fell. Meanwhile, I done tripped.
Just like when he pushed me off that bed.
Meanwhile, I done tripped the whole little kid.
Just like when he pushed me off that bed. Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going.
Yeah, you did. You know you did.
I'm not going to keep saying the same thing over and over. I'm not.
Okay. I called this girl's son. I called him a dummy, and she was ready to fight me. I said, yes, I called your son a dummy. Now I had told her what he did. This little boy, he knew that I didn't like bugs. Now, have y'all ever seen them big old gypsy moths? Them big ones, y'all from the South, y'all, Trisha, you live in Dallas. Y'all done seen them big old gypsy moths that hang out on the wall and don't move?
Thank you, Roxy.
He knew I didn't like bugs, right? So what he did was he went and got one and found one, and he brought it in my room. And I told him, get your dumb ass out of here with that bullshit. And when his mama got home, I told her what he had done. He was trying to chase me around the house with it. And I told her, I said, I was going to punch the little motherfucker in his face. I said, but I remembered that he was your child. Do you know this woman was ready to jump on me? She said, I can't believe you called my son a dummy. She just nixed everything I just told her about her damn son and what he did. All because I called him a dummy.
No, child, I told this little boy one time.
See, because you know what? I won't hit your child, but I hurt their feelings. I will hurt their feelings, you little cock-eyed little motherfucker. Yes, I'm talking to you, you little cock-eyed. Go sit your little retarded cock-eyed ass on the damn couch till your mama get back. See, that's why I can't leave your damn churn.
Because I was watching him and he would see me.
I should have said that word. I said the R word.
I don't have to hear them. I lock him in the closet in the dark. So I'll put him in the closet in the dark. I said, and he's
Roxanne,
at the top of his lungs. And I said, next time, I'm going to whip your ass.
I ain't going to hit your child.
I'm going to tell my mother. I said, and if she got a problem with it, I'll whip her ass too.
I ain't going to hit your child.
As soon as his mother picked him up, he said he was going to whip your ass. I said, yep, when I told you I was going to whip your ass, you told me you was going to tell your mom. And I said, I'm going to whip her ass too.
I'm not going to hit your child. You ain't never got to worry about me hitting your child.
I wasn't going to hit him. I was going to put him back in the closet in the dark.
But I will say something to your child, honey.
And let him lose his
that mind. Will ruin their whole spirit. I will break their whole spirit while you gone. I will. I'll break their spirit. I will break their spirit. You's an ugly Lord. You's an ugly little monster. You better hope them damn teeth don't grow back the way they look now when they fall out. You little bald-headed bitch. I will hurt your child's feelings if they mess with me the wrong way. You see, that's why I don't like for people. Don't leave your children with me.
No, when they bad out loud, I put them in the closet for a minute.
The only bad churn I'm putting up with.
Open it because they can't get past me.
The only bad churn I'm putting up with is my great nieces and nephews, and they ain't bad when I'm around. When they're around me, they just not. My nieces and my great nieces and nephews, they ain't bad like that. But I will hurt your child's feelings when you get back, child. Every time your child hear my name, they will just scream.
Right, Trisha. I'm gonna say, and I'll threaten the hell out of a kid, but I wouldn't hit them if they're not mine.
No, I'm not putting my hands on nobody's churn. I'm not putting my hands on it. I don't care if you say you. Some parents will be like, "Well, why ain't you beat his ass?" Some parents like that. They be like, "Well, why you let him do it? Why ain't you whoop his ass?" I ain't put my hands on your child. See, because if I put your hands on your child, if I put my hands on your child, when you come back, you ain't gonna have no child, or they ain't gonna have nothing but legs going all the way up because I'm gonna beat their ass off. That's why I don't put myself. Listen, y'all, stop putting yourself in these positions.
That's why I don't have kids. But
No, Joseph. Just stop putting yourself in these positions where y'all be babysitting. If you don't really want to babysit, don't babysit. And if your sister leave her children at your house, put them outside.
Well, I feel like this.
Put them outside.
You know what the kid gives.
I don't care if it's winter.
Stupid enough to babysit a kid that you know don't listen to their parents, then that's on you.
No, but you know sisters and stuff.
No,
they my sister used to do that.
If your unruly, then they need to
No. My sister used to do that. My sister used to come by my house and say, Jamel, I'll be right back. I'm going to the store, and wouldn't come back. Put them outside. Put them out. Look, let me tell you something. My sister did this. I ain't never had to worry about my sister. My sister she never left her kids with me ever again. You know, I had to teach her a lesson. I was going with my friends to go see Janet Jackson. My sister had asked me, she said, Jamel, will you babysit my kids? I said, Kim, I can't babysit your kids. I'm going with my friends to see Janet Jackson. I said, I got to leave out of here by 3:00. And I don't want to be late leaving out of here. She said, I'll be back by 3:00. Okay, you're going to be back by 3:00. But by this time, I had it up to here with my sister leaving her kids with me, or saying that she's going to be back at a certain time and not being back at a certain time. Right? Got tired of it. Now, it was my nephew Jamar, Tamika, Calvin, and it was Derek. He was a baby.
I like the comment.
He was a baby, right? He was a little baby. He wasn't even 3 months old. And my sister was supposed to be back by 3. 2:00, no Kim. 2:30, no Kim. 3:00, no Kim. I said, I'm gonna fix this bitch. Okay? So I'm gonna fix her ass. I told my nephew, who was about, Jamar, I don't even think he was 10 years old. I said, Jamar, I'm leaving. Don't open the door for nobody. Don't answer the phone. And I left my nieces and nephews right there in that apartment with the baby, who was less than 3 months old, left them right there. When my sister got home, she could not believe her eyes. I wish I could have been there to see her face. I wish I could have been there to see her face. But from that day on, my sister ain't never left her kids with me. Ever again. Ever. And they grown now. She ain't never let not one of them with me ever again. Fix that ass. What comment did you say you like, Joe?
The one right there.
Oh, you the mean neighborhood mom? I know that's right, Erica. See, that's gonna be Joseph. I told him he's gonna be a mean old man. I said, you're gonna be one of them old men that when you open up the door, all the kids gonna look at you and they just gonna scream and run. Because he always talk about fucking a kid up.
No, you call the CPS.
Who?
Nona said she needed some air and I'm calling CPS.
Okay.
I can't.
Hey, Terry. Terry, I ain't seen you, girl. Where you been, girl?
I ain't doing no kids. I ain't got nothing against.
Listen, I say, listen, to you people that can babysit or do child care, my hat goes off to you. My crown goes off to you.
And to the good parents, I definitely give
and to you women,
to the rest of y'all
that can have babies,
your kids run all over.
You can have more than one. If you have one, see, if you have more than one, oh honey, you are my superhero. I don't see how y'all do it. I don't see how y'all do it. I would absolutely lose. I'll be a deadbeat mom.
You know what I don't understand how some women do? They have a 13-year-old and then get pregnant.
That's my sister. My sister waited until her son was 21 years old to have a baby. No. Ergo, there's my niece Michaela.
That's too much. You done raised one and got
but
rid of
my sister, she had problems having children. So, but Michaela was a blessing. She was a blessing. So you women that have children, and it takes Joseph, it takes a lot of patience. Even if you're that parent that uses corporal punishment, it takes a lot of patience. Every 5 minutes you got to go to school because he cutting up in school.
But see, that's not everybody.
Or you got to deal with them cussing. You got that when they a baby. You got to deal with them having temper tantrum. There's some kids that'll take their bottle and throw it at you and bust you upside your head. I didn't see it.
But that's when you stop them.
I didn't see it. What you gonna do when if your child take their bottle and bust you upside your head? I know this man, his daughter broke his nose. She headbutted him. She got mad because she wanted something out the store. He picked her up while she was crying and having a temper tantrum. She went just like this, boom, and she headbutted him and broke his nose.
Probably not on purpose.
No, she did it on purpose.
How old was she?
She was a kid. She was like 6. No, I don't think she meant to break his nose, but she meant to headbutt him. Y'all, it take a lot to be a parent. It do. It take one, whether you got 1 or 10. Like my sister got my sister is a good, let me tell you something. My sister is one of the best mothers I ever, when her kids was little, she'd be like, hey, and she'd be making little faces and jumping and dancing with them. And my sister loved kids. And now she a grandmother and she loved her, Joe, you see my sister, her grandkids. Listen, it take a special woman. But my sister don't spank none of her kids. She ain't never spanked none of them. I used to tear that ass up. But then, when I realized how traumatic it was for my nieces and nephews, I said, no, Tremel, you can't do that no more. Because it was counterproductive. To me, it was counterproductive. I didn't want my nieces and nephews to grow up hating me. Like I grew up hating my parents. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my parents. I love my parents, but I hated the motherfuckers. I wanted them to die. Every time they beat me, I used to go up in my room and say, God, please, kill them.
If we had a kid, that's what we would fight over, because you'd be the one beating the shit out of them.
No, I'll be a good daddy.
And I'd be the one saying, Tremel, you ain't had to beat them for that.
No, I'll be the good daddy. No, I would be the good daddy.
You ain't had to yell at them for that.
No, me and you would have fights, because I would probably let the kids get away with just about everything. I'm telling y'all. And you would be the one, you would be the disciplinary. That's how it was
because me and Tremel always say something and end up doing the opposite. I'm telling y'all, if we had kids, I'd be the one, I'm the one saying punch him in the chest, fuck him up. But that would be him.
No, it wouldn't be me.
Because Tremel Fuse.
I promise you that. I promise you that. I know it wouldn't be me. I know it would be me. Wouldn't be me. I would be the good father. You would be the disciplinary. I would leave that up to you. The only thing, I would ground them, time out. Right now.
Well, child.
And if you don't, I'm going to call your father.
Well, if that would be the case, child, they'd be living in the motherfucking corner, because I know my.
They would, as far as I'm concerned, they would.
He got the patience of a motherfucking.
No, I do. When it comes to kids, I do. Even now, when it comes to kids, I do. Like when it comes to kids, I have the patience of I'm just like, no.
But how come you ain't got no patience for me?
Because you get on my damn nerves.
See, exactly, like the kids.
You ain't, and you are. And you know what? I don't know why I ain't got no patience for Joseph, because Joseph is the biggest
I tell the kids, come on,
baby.
I would tell the kids, come on, let's get on your father.
Joseph is the biggest baby. Y'all hear me? Joseph is the biggest baby. Y'all, when he fell, oh my God, he's the biggest baby.
What happened when
Joseph, you throw temper tantrums right now, say you don't.
I don't.
Uncle Fred, is Uncle Fred still in here?
I believe so.
Uncle Fred. Joseph would throw a temper, y'all.
Right now,
Joseph would throw a temper tantrum and kick. Okay? I got a big baby right here.
He said when I fell, I was a big baby. Well, you break your motherfucking knee and see how you feel.
I ain't just talking about that. Joseph would get a cold and the whole world is supposed to stop and take care of Joseph. He's a baby. He's a baby. Oh, God. I need some water. Don't worry about me. I'll go get it myself.
After you complain about getting me water, what am I supposed to say? Go get it anyway? No,
I don't like, you know what? No. Let's get this clear. No. We're going to get this clear, y'all. We're going to get this clear on camera.
And hobble to the kitchen and get
We're going to get this straight on camera right now. See, Joseph thinks that I have a problem with going to get him some water or going and doing things for him.
I'll crawl out of the bed.
I don't like his trickery. I don't like him tricking me. He likes to trick me. You know what Joseph do? Joseph would be in our bedroom and he would lay in that bed until he see me getting up. He would die of thirst. Hold on. He would die of thirst and wait for me. Don't say you don't. And wait for me to get up, and then he'll say, "Oh, you going to the kitchen? Could you please go get me some water?"
See, that's the bullshit.
I'm not finished. I'll go in the kitchen. I'll be like, okay, I'll go get him some water because I don't mind. Because I'm going to the kitchen. I'll go get him some water. When I go to the kitchen to go get him some water, guess what I got to do? Tell me what I got to do.
Rinse out the motherfucking cup.
And
put ice in it.
No. You skipped the part. I got to empty out all the ice trays. Let me tell y'all when Joseph will get up and go get him some water. Joseph will get up and go get him some water when he knows that me, his favorite husband, has gone in there and emptied out all the ice trays.
Such a lie.
That's what he'll do.
Now y'all want to hear the true story?
What's the true story?
Y'all want to hear the Hollywood true story?
Let me go get my hammer.
The Hollywood true story is...
Yeah, that's a Hollywood true story. Y'all know what happens in Hollywood. Right?
I have a cup this big that I drink with ice in it. Tremel knows, and I even said I was going to start on our channel. I was going to start eating.
And that's all I hear all night. He don't do nothing but crunch. He be 5 o'clock in the morning. He be crunching all night.
No,
okay. I'm sorry.
So, like I said, I eat my ice all day long and drinks my water. So by the time he gets up, I'm done. So I'll be like, "Are you going in the kitchen?" He'll say yes. I said, "Can you give me some more ice water?" To him, because in his little mind, everybody's plotting and planning against him. Like I don't have nothing better to do with my life while I'm laying there.
Because he plotting and planning.
You know, I had to remind him in the last couple of days he hasn't had to get up and give me nothing because I've been doing it on my own since I realized that my leg is better. Once in a while,
2 days. 2 days. 2 days. Y'all.
Just like today, he cooked and he gave me the room and said, "You want to eat now?" I said, "Sure, I'll eat now, but I'm coming."
And what did I do?
I said, "Sure, I'll eat now, but I'm coming to get me some soda." Right? So that meant I was getting up and going in the kitchen. But when I did, because I said I wanted to eat, which I appreciate him, he was taking up my food. Now let him tell it. He was taking up my food to bring it to me because I was too lazy to go get it myself.
No.
But I was going to the kitchen anyway to get me something to drink.
That's not what it is.
God forbid that I had said, "Bring me some soda."
That's not what it is. He don't get it, y'all. He don't get it.
I was plotting.
He don't get it. Yeah, he likes to plot. Joseph
while he was going.
Joseph is an Aries.
Meanwhile, I had a whole cup of water that I could have drank, but I wanted soda. So if I would have said, "Could you bring me
Joseph
soda?"
is an Aries.
Oh my God! Every time
Joseph
I turn around, you're asking me for something.
Let me tell y'all something about Aries. It's a motive behind everything that they do. It is, yes. And he's a man chauvinist. He's a man chauvinist. Joseph is a male chauvinist. Joseph thinks that I'm supposed to do everything.
One day,
anyway, and see, this is what y'all understand. This is what you'll understand. I keep telling you this, husband. I don't mind. I really don't mind. I don't mind doing things for you. I don't. I just don't like when you be plotting and planning and shit.
One day,
stop. Oh no.
That he can't analyze the Aries, and he never will, because every time he says,
analyze you, honey. I got you in my back pocket.
It's because you're an Aries. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because y'all are evil. Y'all evil. Y'all got evil. Y'all just like them damn Illuminatis. Y'all got a sinister plan. I can see it in your eyes.
Chill. If I got a plan for you, honey,
I can see it.
It's called Daisy.
Every time I can predict it.
If I got a plan for you, it's called
like
Daisy.
MC Light said, I sensed it, predicted it, knew it would happen. I sensed it, I predicted it, and I knew it would happen. And you never fail me. I know. I know what I married. Y'all I know.
Just like I know what I married.
I know. That's why sometimes, most of the time, I don't even say shit. I know. Trying to blink twice and let y'all know I'm in danger.
Just tell him you in danger and come rescue you. Shit. I ain't like you. I ain't scared. Come get his ass.
This right here, y'all.
Come get his motherfucking ass.
6'4" inches.
Maybe I'll find me a man that'll do what I say when I say.
I wish a millionaire motherfucking
How about that?
I wish a millionaire would.
How about that?
I wish a millionaire would.
We shall come to love.
You're going to be sitting right up there with Erica Spofford. You and her going to be sitting up there on the corner singing that damn song.
Come on up in the Lord's house.
And then I got to hear this goddamn song all the time.
Oh, yes. Come and get
and then, y'all, I got to deal with the new body.
Oh, come and get him now.
Child.
That's the new verse.
Yeah, get me.
Come and get him now.
I keep telling you, what I keep telling you, you're going to miss me. You're going to miss all of this. You're going to miss all this Almond stuff and these hot buns. You're going to miss this one day. You're going to miss this when it goes on to the next life. What you going to do without these hot buns?
Them little toaster strudels.
No, they ain't toaster strudels. This is a whole meal back here. This ain't no toasters in there. Them little corn muffins you got over there.
You can't take my
that right there.
Why can't you take my pumpkin?
Child. Baby squash. Maybe.
Ooh, my little pumpkin.
Baby squash. Mm-hmm. Those are corn muffins. Mm-hmm.
He's such a hater.
But I love my husband. I wouldn't trade him for nothing in the world. Even with his plotting, scheming, little bougie ass. I wouldn't trade those plotting, scheming, bougie ass for nothing. So, y'all, that's all we really got for y'all today. Y'all, for those of you that didn't join us this morning, we did make an announcement about the meet and greet. We're postponing it. We're not canceling it. We're postponing it. Due to life event.
Watch the video.
And y'all don't act like y'all interested in it anyway. Y'all act like y'all want y'all act like y'all want to have a meet and greet. So, when y'all start caring about it, we'll start caring about it. So if y'all interested in it, if y'all want to volunteer, or if y'all want to help raise funds for it, by all means, let us know. Let us know if y'all want to. But for now, we have to postpone it because of some life events, some really, really big life events that have just happened, some unexpected life events that have just happened. But not to say that you won't ever meet the Kings. You can book us. We're available for speaking events. We're wedding officiants for those of you that are about to have the nuptials performed, or you need somebody to perform the nuptials. we do perform weddings both together and separately. So if you want Joseph to perform your nuptials, he can do that. Or if you want me to perform your nuptials, I can do that. If you want us both to do it, we can do that as well.
I feel special because I saw Monte twice today.
Yes, me too. I feel special too. And also, guys, our merchandise will in 2022 be available on Amazon. Yes, we will be. Our merchandise is going to be available on Amazon in 2022. So, look for the launch of our new Amazon store, the McCray-Kingz Boutique on Amazon, where you'll be able to get all of your McCray-Kingz merchandise, your Dare to Be Different merchandise, and other things are coming as well. Just make sure you're watching us on all social media platforms.
That will be Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and of course right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to become part of the McCray-Kingz Kingdom, hit that join button. Y'all know I told you about the prices. We're working with YouTube to fix that.
Yeah.
We're going to go down. Those of you that are already members, we don't know how they're going to treat it. So they may cancel you and you have to subscribe again at the new rates, or they may just change your membership to the new rates once they figure out why they won't change for us. And make sure you check out the McCray-Kingz Boutique. Everything McCray-Kingz and Dare to Be Different. And I was going to say something else and it totally slipped my mind.
What's that?
If you have any questions or concerns or show ideas that you want me and Tramel to do, please email us at TheMKingz@gmail.com, and that's KINGZ @gmail.com. Best friend emails us all the time.
Yes.
Gives us good show ideas that we will incorporate in
Yes, most definitely. Yes. And also, guys, next year we will be broadcasting live on Instagram and other social media platforms such as Facebook and Twitter. And also we will be rebroadcasting our podcast as well. So if you're not able to check us out here on YouTube, you'll be able to check us out on all podcast platforms. You'll be able to check us out on all social media platforms as well. So,
and if you want to check out the podcast, you can do that now.
Yeah, you can.
Just put in the McCray-Kingz or whatever your favorite podcast is, whether it's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, whatever podcast can be heard, you can find us and check us out.
Yeah,
it's different than what we do here.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a lot of.
It's a little bit more structured.
It's a little more structured. We get a little bit more into detail of the things we talk about. And I know Melissa has listened to the podcast and she listened to all of them and she loved them. So check out the podcast if you want. If it's a day where you're just walking, running on a treadmill, just chilling in the house.
We got a lot of interesting topics on the podcast.
And you don't want to watch YouTube, you can listen to me and Tramel. And trust me, I have a radio voice. Because I'm like, hey, welcome to the McCray-Kingz. This is Joseph McCray.
Whatever.
And Tramel McCray, featuring Tramel McCray as well.
Yeah.
Welcome.
For that. I'm just me, y'all. Y'all gonna get the same me no matter which platform you watch us on. So, and we'll put the link for the podcast. Do we have a link for the podcast?
All you gotta do is go on Apple, Google. If you have
we're on all we're on all podcast platforms.
Or most of y'all have Spotify. If you go on Spotify and just type in the McCray-Kingz, all the podcasts will pop up on there. So between one of those three platforms, you'll find us.
Mm-hmm. So, and y'all, I don't know. You guys, let me know. Are you enjoying seeing us twice a day? Let us know. We need to hear from you. Are you enjoying seeing us twice a day? Because as much as we've been saying we're going to start doing our show at night at 7:30. But we've been doing some shows in the daytime as well at 11:30. We've been sticking to our 11:30 platform too. So let us know. We need to hear from you. Let us know. Do you like hearing us twice a day? Do you like seeing us twice a day? If so, just put something in the comments, or send us an email. And we need those. We really like your input. If there's something that you want to see the McCray-Kingz involved in, let us know.
You too, Melissa, and thank you for spending the night with us.
Yes, thank you so much. Y'all let us know. Send us a message. We're not unreachable. We ain't one of them. We ain't them content creators. We ain't the other like T.S. Madison and all them children that you can't pick up the phone and call us. You can call us. You know, you can call us on Instant Messenger. You can call us on Instagram. We're not untouchable. So, you know, with that being said, guys, we're going to get on out of here. I'm going to the store to get me a cup of coffee, my last cup of coffee for the night. And I will see you guys in the morning at 11:30 a.m. maybe. But that's all I have, Joseph. You got anything else? Any last words?
Thank you all, as usual, for spending part of your night with me and Tramel. Please enjoy the rest of your evening. If nobody told you today that they love you, just know that we do, and there's nothing you can do about it. And on that note, you know how we end every show: walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And it's what?
It's Team McCray.
All damn day. Later, y'all.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
It ain't going to end.
Yeah! It isn't going to end. It's just taking its time ending. Come on, end it! We still here.
Because it ain't going. I'll do it.
Okay. I got to do my thumbnail things.
Hey, I'm here twice. I'm twice as nice. Yes. Make it pop. Make it pop.